Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. So excited to have you here today. I'm Jenny Ponzeric. I am the founder of the Prepared School Psych community and the host of the Prepared School Psych podcast. For those of you who have been subscribing to the podcast, thank you so very much. If you haven't checked it out yet, you can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Spotify as well as Apple Podcast. So for those of you who haven't met me yet, I have been part of this field of school psychology for almost 25 years now. And if you've been watching any of my videos over the last couple of weeks, you know I love a good reflection at the end of the school year. So this is all for new grads. Congratulations. Those who provide direct services to students, such as counseling. One of the questions I've been asked from school psych students is about writing social emotional goals. Now, everyone's heard of the acronym SMART as it relates to goal writing, whether we're talking about an IEP goal or a personal goal you're writing for yourself on how you're going to relax this summer or your own health goals, right? But when we're writing these SMART goals, how do we make them easy to measure? Right? If you're providing direct counseling services to a student and you're going to be in charge of monitoring progress on the school, it needs to be written in a manner that you can easily take data about, right? So, what are a couple quick tips here? Tip number one, when you are writing your goal, think about what action words you are going to be using, right? Action words are going to make sure that anyone who would be able to pick up this goal, so if the student moves schools or moved out of state and then another school psychologist gets to take on this goal, right? That they understand exactly what you're looking for and that anyone else would easily understand if the student was or was not doing this behavior, right? So what are some good action words that could be helpful? Having a student explain or tell, right? Those are things we could easily be monitoring, right? If we want students to be able to explain how they would, deal with different scenarios or something like that, that would be something that easily someone picking up that goal or you looking at that goal in a couple of months ago, like, I know exactly what I meant by this, right? Action words that might not be very helpful when we think about writing observable, measurable goals would be something like feeling, right? I want the student to feel. We can't make anyone feel a certain way, but more importantly, that's going to be really hard to monitor, right? I can't observe a student feeling something, right? So really be thinking about those action words that you are using when you are writing those goals. Now, tip number two, as you are writing your goal, what I want you to immediately think about is how you would collect data on that goal. Don't write a goal that you're immediately confused about how you would monitor progress, right? Is this a goal that you might be able to collect data if you did a classroom observation or an observation of the student at lunch or at recess, right? Is that the type of goal we are looking at, right? Is this a goal that you could ask a teacher on some sort of regular basis to share with you what they're noticing in the classroom, right? You could put them on alert. Hey, this is what we're working on, and I want you to give me some data on this, right? Or is this data that you could easily take data about like during your counseling sessions, right? If you want the student to be able to explain, three different ways to deal with a specific scenario, that could easily be something that you could collect data on during counseling sessions, right? Versus, are you just asking them to explain it, or are you actually asking them to do something, right? So some things you're going to be able to see in a counseling session and you'll be able to collect data on, but really depending on where do we want to see the student be able to do this? Are we asking for their ability to just kind of know what to do or actually do that thing in the natural environment, in the educational environment? So these are what I want you to be thinking about right away. Meaning, if you are thinking about a goal and then you immediately are like, I don't even know how I would monitor that, that's not the greatest goal, right? And if you are looking at that and you're like, I don't know how to fix this, oh, go ask somebody. Go ask somebody, right? Before that meeting, right? So we're walking in and we're ready to present our different goals, right? So if you are new to this field, if you are newer to this field, or you just want to beef up your skills in this area around counseling goals, Summer Bootcamp 2024 has a session all about counseling goals for you. All right. In addition to some like content that we're just ready to share with you, we're also offering 4 Q&A sessions during the 2 weeks of Summer Bootcamp. So during those Q&A sessions, you are welcome to bring up questions from a session that maybe you didn't get to ask during the live session, or maybe you watched the replay and you didn't get a chance to ask any live questions. That's what those extra 4 different sessions are all about. You are welcome to bring your questions. We're going to have some things that we're interested in sharing with you, but we're really there during those 4 Q&A sessions to respond to any questions that you have so that you're feeling really prepared for the fall. Now, last year in Summer Boot Camp, we gave away books for people who participated by attending the live sessions. And so someone recently asked, are we going to do that again? It was so cool. If you've never looked up the website Wheel of Names, we use the Wheel of Names every day to pick the winner in a very, appropriate way that we weren't just picking from hats and things like that. So we're going to be using the Wheel of Names again this summer, and every single day we're going to be collecting attendance information on who's attending any of our sessions live. And then we're going to pick winners every single day. We have 10 books to give away. We have a whole stash of books that we go through. And so we're so excited to be able to offer this again. Last year, we got such great feedback from our winners. We had so many people who shared, like, I never win anything. And they were just so excited to win a book. So if you are interested and you already signed up for Summer Bootcamp, just make sure you come to something live, right? That's how you're going to enter. And if you haven't yet signed up for Summer Bootcamp, but you're interested in it, go over to my website, jennyponzeric.com, sign up before registration ends because we are starting in just a couple of weeks. And I don't want you to miss out if this is something that you're interested in participating in. So I hope to see everyone at Summer Bootcamp in just a couple of weeks. I hope everyone's having a great day and